Yeah, hi everybody. Well, here I am back in France. Got back last night about 2 o'clock in the morning. I came on the ferry over to Caen, which is about 4 hours away, and the intention was initially to stay overnight in Caen because the ferry didn't get in till about 9:30. But I just thought I'd make a dash for the house. Took me about 4 hours. Got here at 2 o'clock this morning. Managed to get four hours sleep. It always takes me a while to unwind, so I don't find sleeping that easy once I've driven that far. But I'm here now. It's absolutely glorious weather. I've got 1 or 2 jobs I need to do in the garden. The school has been in touch with the mayor, who has then been in touch with my friend, who has then been in touch with me, to ask if I can remove some of the ivy on the wall, which is not a problem. I've been round to the school, had a chat with them, and I'm going back at 2 o'clock to do that. I can't film any of that in the school because of the children being there, which is understandable. But I can try and film some here. Some of it though is in a very dark corner, so I don't know if it'll pick up very well, but it's all this ivy here in the corner. What it's doing, it's grown over the wall, it's gone up onto the roof, and it's now climbing on the school wall around the corner. So I want to get rid of some of that, especially the bit in the corner. I don't think I'll get rid of all of it, but I want to try and get rid of the bit in the corner. Also, we have some on the wall near to the gate, which is climbing over the top of the wall, and they've got a tiled roof and it's getting under the tiles and damaging all that. So this I can do from this side, so that's not a problem. I can film that and see if I can get rid of most of that. So that's another job for the afternoon. A job I can do inside for the outside is to make a cap for this well. This one is about 20 foot deep and it's got water in the bottom, and it's always worried me that if a child came in and climbed on there, they would fall in, and well, you either wouldn't know, it would be very difficult to get anybody out of there. So I feel like it's my responsibility definitely to cap it off. So I can do a measure up and then make the cap inside and fit that, and I'd like to get on with that today if possible. Over last weekend, my neighbour Nico from across the road, that house there, came and cut all the grass down for me, which is going to save me at least 2 days work. So I think I owe him a few beers for that. I need to tidy it all up in the next few days, but just the fact that I haven't got to cut it is a big bonus for me. The gite grass has grown a little while we've been away. I reseeded it, if you remember, earlier, and the hedging's okay. Needs topping again so it starts to bush out a bit more, but it's coming along okay. So yeah, the weather forecast is to be extremely hot this week, so a lot of these jobs I've got to do I will do in the mornings. One of the biggest jobs I've got to do is on the gite roof. We have a small leak which runs down the inside of the wall and then runs down inside the roof and comes down the inside wall. It's not a tremendous amount of water, but it's enough to needs getting sorted. And last year Colin came with his drone and went up on the roof, and where that first chimney is, there's a hole, and I believe that is where the water is getting in. It's the obvious place, and then it's coming down the whole of the roof, as I say, going down on the inside of the wall and then eventually down into the bathroom. So I need to get that sorted. I was going to do that today. It's just far too hot to be up on that roof, so that will be a job for a morning. I'd also like to get rid of the chimney that you can see, and I don't know if you can see on here, but it's leaning over a tiny bit away from the house. But again, it'd be a nightmare if it was to fall on the house. It'd go straight through the roof. So I'm going to see if I can get that knocked down. I won't go into too much detail because I'm not sure if I need to get permission, but when we had the earth tremor a few weeks ago, that's when it started to lean over, and it's got a crack in it as well, so it wants to come down as soon as possible. So I will have a look at that when I go up and do the tiles. So yeah, as I say, it's a beautiful September day, and I'm going to go and have a bit of lunch. Then I'll go around to the school and see if I can get rid of some of that ivy. So I will catch you all later. Cheers everybody. The ivy isn't my ivy, it's actually growing out of the field where the donkey is, but I was up there, it was causing him a problem, so I've cut it all back. I've got it back as far as I can. I've also cleaned the gutter out for him because that was chock-a-block full of leaves and just mess, what have you. So that's that done. I'm now going to make a start on the bit of wall down there. I don't have to go around the school now, I've done all that. I'm just going to chop a little few bits down, and then, as I say, I'll make a start on the wall. Catch you in a minute. Ooh, it's a warm one, that's for sure. Well, that's a job done. 2 jobs done, in fact. So I've cleared all the ivy from down that end. It doesn't actually belong to me. It belongs to the farm. It's growing out of his land and just coming over the wall and onto the school. But I've cleared it anyway, so everyone's happy. Cleared this here, which was going into the tiled roof on the other side, and it's cracked 1 or 2 tiles, which I'll tell them about. So we don't want any of them slipping off when any kids are playing, because they play just on the other side of this wall. So the school's happy, the mayor's happy, I'm happy, and I'm now going to go and start to make the cover for the well. Catch you in a while. Cheers. Well, there we go, another job finished, and a lot happier now it's completed. It's nice and solid, it can't be moved easily, so I know it's safe all the time, especially when I'm not here. So yeah, that's the end of this week's video. Thanks for all the comments that we received and the likes last week. I think it was one of our best videos for getting comments and what have you. We're really pleased the way the bedroom turned out, and it seems you are too. A lot of hard work, as you all said, and took us 9 months to get there. Obviously did other jobs as well, but mainly on the bedroom. So we're now going to start on the kitchen, and 1 or 2 jobs on the roof, but it's the kitchen, the hallway and the landing that we're concentrating on next. So hopefully we shall see you in those vids. So yeah, please give us a thumbs up, a like, and leave us a comment. Can't always get back to them straight away, but I do get back to them and try to answer every single one. And we really appreciate all the new subscribers that have joined us lately. So yeah, take care everybody, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.